In a small village, lived a young blacksmith named Aarav. He was known for his strong arms, sharp mind, and beautiful work. He could shape iron like it was butter. Everyone respected his skills. But there was one big problem. Aarav always woke up late. Every morning, the sun would be high, the birds would stop singing, and still, Aarav would be in his bed. His mother would knock on his door. "Aarav, wake up. The world has started working, and you're still dreaming." But Aarav would pull his blanket over his face and say, "Just 5 more minutes." Those 5 minutes always became 50. One morning, a rich trader came to the village. He needed a special iron gate for his mansion. A strong, beautiful, detailed gate, worth a lot of money. The village headman smiled and said, "We have the perfect blacksmith for you, Aarav. He is the best in the whole region." The trader agreed. The headman came to Aarav's workshop early next morning. He knocked and knocked. But there was no answer. Aarav was still in bed, dreaming, tired of waiting. The headman said, "We cannot waste the trader's time." So he gave the work to Veer, another blacksmith who wasn't as skilled as Aarav, but he woke up early and was always ready. When Aarav finally woke up, he heard the news. He ran to the village square. "Why did you give the job to Veer?" "That was my work." The headman looked at him sadly. "Son, your talent is great. But talent without discipline is like a sword without a handle. It hurts more than it helps." Aarav felt something break inside him. He had lost the biggest chance of his life, and all because he didn't get up on time. Broken and upset, Aarav went to the one person who always gave him the right advice, his grandfather. Grandfather was sitting on the porch, sipping chai, when Aarav came. "Grandfather," Aarav said, "I lost an order today. The biggest I ever had. And all because I didn't wake up on time." Grandfather looked at him for a while, then smiled softly. "You remind me of a story," he said, "a story of a farmer and the sunrise. Long ago," Grandfather began, "there was a farmer named Rutten. Like you, he was smart and hard-working. His fields were the best. But he had one problem. He always woke up late. One day, Rutten planted rice in his field. But when he came late in the morning, the water had already flowed away, and the sun had dried the soil. He lost half his crops. The next week, he bought new seeds. But when he came to sow them, he found birds had eaten half, and his neighbor had taken the best field spot. One morning, an old traveler passed by. He saw Rutten crying. The traveler said, "Rutten, do you know who is stealing your success?" Rutten said, "Who?" The traveler smiled and said, "The sun." "What do you mean?" Rutten asked. The traveler pointed to the sky and said, "Success is like the morning sun. If you wake up late, the best light is gone. If you sleep too long, life will hand your chance to someone else." Grandfather looked at Aarav. "Beta, you are like Rutten. You have everything, but you're missing the sun." Aarav stayed silent for a while. Then he nodded slowly. That night, he went to bed early. He kept an alarm next to his pillow, and when the alarm rang at 5 a.m., for the first time in his life, he got up. He went outside and saw the sky changing colors. The air was fresh, the village quiet, and something moved inside him, a calm strength. From that day on, Aarav woke up early. He opened his shop before anyone else. He worked while the world still stretched and yawned, and soon, people noticed. He started getting more orders, more respect. Even the trader who once gave his work to Veer came back and said, "This time, I want Aarav to make it." One morning, a little boy from the village asked Aarav, "Bia, how did you become so successful?" Aarav smiled and said, "The day I started rising before the sun. The world started rising with me." You can be smart, you can be skilled, but if you don't respect the morning, the world won't respect your effort. Sun with face, wake up with the sun, and you'll shine with it.